Oh god. Okay, let me mute. Okay, it's working. We did it. We succeeded. Hello, gamers. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the video game. And welcome to the panel. Today's panel, if you did not know, and you were just, I don't know, AFK on this stream in particular, welcome to Reject Sanity, Embrace Stupidity. I think that's what I called it. This is going to be a wonderful time. Thank you very much for stopping in and joining. It's wonderful to see you all, especially everybody that's come to the venue. I do love all of your outfits. These are simply masterpieces. This is a great experience. You're going to have to bear with me for a second while I get used to trying to figure out what the heck a Twitch stream is. I guess I'll give you a quick intro if you don't know who I am, which I'm sure you may not. I'm RathGames. I do the funny little YouTube series called Solo Only. If you know RuneScape, I'm just a RuneScape Iron Man, but in Final Fantasy. If you don't know what that means, then it's fine. I just play the game by myself, no parties and all that garbage. We'll do some other funny things as well. But the thing that matters is today, we're here for this funny little panel. And so we're going to start things off by getting a bit silly. So please excuse me while I stop the background sounds while we tab out. I swap over to this proper OBS setting. And we can begin. Imagine, if you would, the streets of Ul'dah. You don't have to imagine it, I made a video. People wandering along the road, waiting for roulette cues. And there, upon those streets, we find a young sprout. New to this world, new to its wonders, and very recently completed the Ul'dah Envoy. Around 2 hours ago, they accidentally turned on RP Walk and couldn't figure out how to turn it off, so they slowly waddle to their next quest. But what's this? Look out, dear Sprout. Someone approaches. A masked stranger, a foreboding name, and they've invited you to a party. Accepting this strange invitation, their chat is filled with yet more inquisitive invitations. Hello there, dear Sprout. The masked figure says, "Have you ever heard of the gold saucer?" "No," responds the Sprout. "I'm not sure what that is." "Well, would you like me to take you?" Pointing them towards the quest to unlock it, the masked figure beckons them forward. "I have a fantastic game we can play called Triple Triad. It's a card game, you see, and I love to introduce people to it. Better yet, let's make it interesting. I've played for a long time, so if you can beat me, I'll give you 500,000 gil and a minion to join you on your adventure." So the Sprout agrees. 500,000 gil, after all, is more than they could ever imagine receiving. Heading through to the gold saucer, unlocking Triple Triad, the game begins. After a quick flash of rules they've never heard of before, they get the first move. And what's this? They won? How can this be? What an amazing day, they actually did it. So, with their winnings, they add the stranger to their friends list, discover how to turn off RP Walk, and continue on with their questing. That, my dear gamers, was a hero known as the Masked Triad. Wandering Ul'dah, looking for inquisitive sprouts to introduce to Triple Triad, set the game rules so the sprout can win, and send them off into the world. To some, that may sound pointless. Not to our hero, though. There is nothing more wonderful than them seeing a happy sprout waddle off with their winnings. Every day they don the mask, take up the name, and enjoy this character of theirs. A character filled with joy, friendless, full of sprouts, some who have gone on to be ultimate raiders, some still struggling to get through the MSQ. Sometimes the Masked Triad is called upon to assist with dungeons or trials, but their goal remains the same. What a stupid player, to waste all that gil and time. How would you even find the sprouts? Yes, a stupid player. A stupidly happy player indeed. Alright, that's the gist. That's what we're going for today. I like to say that generally, we've got the Masked Triad here before you as well. Melvina in the fantastic outfit. Thank you for all of the assistance with that. It's very appreciated. And so let's just have a quick little chat of what the heck I mean by reject sanity, embrace stupidity. Now, as I said, I've been doing the solo challenge for a while. The solo challenge, a lot of people have said to me over my time playing it that it's stupid and it's pointless, and there's no reason for me to be doing it. But for me, the person experiencing it, it doesn't have to be some kind of smart, incredible new way to play the game, right? It doesn't have to be some kind of perfect thing. I just have to have fun with it. That's all that matters. The people that saw the masked triad, if you're not a sprout and you just see somebody running around Ul'dah every once in a while, when you see that, maybe you'll just take a glance, think that's kind of weird, and then move on with your day. But to every sprout that interacts with the masked triad, that's a solid memory that will stick with them forever. I had an experience like that myself when I was just a sprout. There was a wonderful friend of mine named Alamango that was standing out in Ul'dah, handing out free little stuffed bear minions to all the sprouts they could find. And that was the first proper friend I had in this game outside of the people I came into it with. I'm not saying to be the masked triad, just to get that across the board. The masked triad is just the idea of this, just the vague instance of a character. Right. This person, this player, is coming into Final Fantasy XIV, and rather than playing the game, rather than being some kind of incredible ultimate raider or savage prog bis gamer like our dear Hajimari over there, the best black mage in the entire universe, we have instead, they choose to spend their time hanging around Ul'dah, trying to give sprouts a good experience, trying to show them the wonders of Final Fantasy and make everybody happy. So what the heck am I saying at this point? What is the purpose of this? What are the words that are coming out of my mouth? Because sometimes I just ramble, you know. Sometimes I have no idea what I'm saying. And right now, I think the best thing to say is that you should be silly. You should do something ridiculous. You should do something silly. You should do something wonderful. Because when you're logging into this video game, Final Fantasy XIV, and when we're sat here together with whatever the heck is going on, whether it's we just got a brand new patch, or Dawn Trail is released, or whatever, if you log into the game and you sit there and you think, I'm on Final Fantasy XIV, and then you log out, that's not something wonderful. That's almost kind of a... That's muscle memory. You're coming in because it's the routine. Or consider, what if instead you took the opportunity to do something to make you smile? Every time you log into the game, you've got a new routine. I don't know what this routine is going to be. This routine could be that you're going to play Mahjong every day until you become the greatest Mahjong player that's ever lived. Be silly, do crimes, like chat says. Exactly. Be silly. Maybe don't commit actual crimes, but be silly, do crazy things. Maybe the next time you queue in for your daily duty roulettes, you get Circus Tower for the 10 millionth time. Here's a fun one. Just tell everyone in Alliance chat to do it in first-person mode with you. I've had 3 or 4 runs where I've done that. Every single time, it is the funniest experience I've ever had. It's the most fun I have had in Circus Tower, because you will see hordes of people grouped up, all blowing up to AoEs, because nobody could see the marker. It's that fun, beautiful new experience that you wouldn't have had if you were just playing the game, right? If you were sane. If you were thinking, I just want to get this done. When you give yourself the opportunity, when you say, you know what, forget being sane, forget being normal, sometimes people are going to say that you're stupid. Why would I do that? That sounds idiotic. But some people out of that Alliance raid are going to do it with you. And for you and everyone that's doing that, it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be the most fun you've had in Circus Tower. I have spent over 300 hours on stupid little challenge accounts. Stupid, silly little challenge accounts that have no purpose. I have solo only. You're not looking at the actual solo only. I can't take him to conventions because that would be against the rules. You're looking at my B-roll character for all the fancy shots. But solo only is a character that can't do anything with other people. I don't use quest rewards. I don't use duty support. It's just solo only forever. That's it. That is the hard lock. That is what that account is meant to be. Until the game says you cannot progress, that's what it will be. And there is a very large sect of people that tell me that I'm insane. And that it's really stupid and there's no point in doing it. But I've never logged into Final Fantasy XIV more than when I've been playing this game. When I have been playing this account has by far been the most time I have spent on Final Fantasy XIV willingly. Because this stupid restriction I've put on myself has been the most fun I've had in recent years. It never felt insane or stupid to me. There was not a single moment of it that was anything besides joy. Some of it was tense, some of it was stressful, but it was always joy at the end. I got to play Final Fantasy XIV all over again, throwing out everything I knew, all of the efficient ways to play, the best possible leveling methods, the speed that I get through it, the optimal path for things, that's gone. And I just got to play Final Fantasy XIV. A brand new, fresh experience in an expansion I had never spent much time on. When I first played Final Fantasy XIV, I skipped through ARR because that was done, right? I wanted to be done with The Realm Reborn. I had a good time with the story for a bit, but I didn't care much for anything else. I just wanted to get through it. Even Batraul, okay. Batraul was a little bit less joyful. Batraul is the Zemail Darkhold boss and was probably the hardest part of the entire challenge that I've faced so far. Batraul did drive me a little crazy, but it's still a ton of fun. It's still absolutely wonderful. It's wonderful for me to have been able to go through A Realm Reborn so far and learn all of these stupid, tiny little leftover details that nobody has thought about in years because it's useless. It's completely useless information and nobody cares about it and it's fine, right? I made a Limsa character, a little bunny that lives in Limsa Lominsa. They're Limsa only. They cannot leave the city, and the entire way that I judged that character was on the exploration achievements. If I ever stepped out of that city gate, I would get an exploration achievement and it would be done. You know what doesn't give exploration achievements? Fishing boats. So that character has made, I think, done 3 or 4 MSQ, has a level 90 fisher, has caught everything on the Limsa docks. And I hate fishing. I hate fishing beyond reason on any other character. But as soon as I start playing Limsa, fishing is fun. Fishing is a lot of fun because I'm doing that silly little challenge. Because I'm being stupid. Because I sit there and I say that it doesn't have to matter, right? Why would anyone willingly do this? Go ahead and tell me, because I don't have an answer for you, but I'm doing it anyway. And it's fun. And every time I logged into Limsa, every time I went to Ocean Fish on that character, I had a smile on my face. I was excited. I was paying attention. Every time I cast out my line, if I ever pulled up a Spectral Current, that was the highlight of the week. It was amazing. And you can't get that when you're focused on what anyone else will think of what you're doing. And you can't get that when you're focused on what is the correct way to play the game. I'll take you through another one, right? Just another quick question for everybody. While I also turn on the background music while I don't have the window active anymore. Excuse me. So let's just ask the question real quick. Does anyone in this venue, a single person here, do any of you know that there is an earth resistance potion in the game? There are elemental resistance potions. They only exist in ARR. And here's a new question. For all of you that are saying yes, what do they do? What do they do right now? Please tell me, because I would love to tell you. No, they do something. It's not nothing. You can use that potion and it becomes a dye pigment. It you use the potion and it turns into dye pigment. It's ridiculous. It's the stupidest thing on the planet, and I never would have known it unless I was doing solo only. I went to solo only. I was at my wit's end for how I was going to beat Titan. Because I had to beat Titan, I had to get past jail on my own. Nobody could break me out of the jail. And there it is, Earth Resistance Potion. Beautiful, amazing, perfect. I would love to use this in my next fight. I queue into Titan, I use the Earth Ward Potion, and golly gee willikers, it adds a brown pigment to my bag. And that's it. That's all it did. Obviously I died, but I also got to dye my clothes after, so it worked out. Okay, next question. Another one, just real quick. Can anyone here at the venue tell me what bosses a silence potion works on? Probably a lot of them, but it doesn't matter. They only last for 1 second, so they're not viable for anything at all. And then I can bet you for just a solid minute here. I bet you could not tell me what dungeon off the top of your head the Great Yellow Pelican is from. Unless you are very recent ARR, I bet you probably couldn't tell me what the Great Yellow Pelican is from. Great Yellow Pelican was my nemesis for 12 hours. 12 hours. The first boss of Brayflock's Longstop. I had to spend 12 hours to get past that thing. Oh, also, Brayflox is a girl, and if you call leave quests levy quests, everyone will get really mad at you, so be careful about that. You can find so many stupid and fun little details, useless things that no one would ever care about, by just experiencing this in a different way. This decade-old game that's full of nothing but love and passion, and absolute perfection filled throughout each expansion. There's so many different things that you can do and you can try, but you will never see them if you just play the game normally. And that's the crazy bit for me. Maybe doing something like this, maybe taking a moment and breaking away from the normal way to play, the expected way, the efficient way. Maybe that'll make you love the game again. It's made me love the game again. It really has. Maybe it'll just make you laugh for one night. A sane person wouldn't try to play the game solo, but I can think of one stupid one that did. Stupid and very, very happy. There's a lot more that I could say, especially around this. There are so many other ways to do things, but the thing that matters, the thing that really makes a difference, is that for this whole time that you sit here and you log into Final Fantasy XIV, that you log into this game and you smile because of it. That's what's important. Finding a way to get joy out of this game. Maybe that means you stop playing. Maybe that means you play this game with all of your hotbars gone. That's something I'm gonna do in the future. Here, watch, it's easy. HUD layout. There. Congratulations. No hotbars. I hope you know where your skills are. That can be one stupid night of fun. That could be an entire character that you do. All that matters is that at the end of the day, no matter what anyone thinks, no matter what anyone says, that it makes you happy. I've rambled for a decent bit. I do apologize for that. I hope that you enjoyed the little talk that I had. I don't have too much more. I'm amazed that I filled so much of the time slot I was given. When I was originally given this 30-minute time slot, I thought they were absolutely crazy, and there was no way I was going to be able to talk for this long, but here we are. So thank you very much for coming to the panel. I hope that I stuck to the script and didn't get the staff members mad at me, but either way, I need to give a big thank you to Melvina for all of their continued support and the hard work that they put into making sure that this panel could be a success, and everything for the future as well. And that's about all I've got for you, gamers. I do have, I guess I'll plug myself real quick, because Crystal can't yell at me, so it's fine, right? That can be our secret. Nobody has to know. RathGames, you could just look that up on YouTube. I do the funny solo only challenge. I've done all of ARR solo. You should go see it. It's great. I still have to make more videos about that. I did funny speedrun challenges. Do you want to speedrun Aurum Vale? I didn't, but I did. It's great. It's a masterpiece. All the cool stuff. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. And I have, if you came to the panel in-game, I do have a little bit of propaganda. I have some gifts to hand out. So please come pick up your very own bill at the front. Thank you. Thank you very much. Made by Solo Only. This character, it's got the funny name on it. Made in part with the support of Melvina. So thank you very much. I'm gonna run off and end the stream and then start handing out the bills. I hope you had a wonderful time. Maybe go check out RathGames on YouTube, and have a good day and enjoy the rest of your LunarCon games. Enjoy. Thank you very much. Oh, goodbye. I don't know what else to say. Goodbye. See you later. 5 minutes early, but it's good. See you later. Bye.